Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 129
129, baby.
of the Red Force podcast. My name is Otalado. Joining me today is Chris Talado.
I'm here. This camera
Somehow moves.
always moves.
Yeah. Who knows, huh?
Alright.
Alright. We're here another week. We got a chapter next week, which is exciting.
We're at a death spiral.
Sure.
We're doing good. We're having fun, We're here.
Anime's back. 20-something of this month.
Next week?
Yeah.
21st?
Sure. We're in the middle of the Orlin stuff, so we can look forward to Queen versus Orlin. We can look forward to Luffy, some learning Haki. We'll see what that looks like.
Yeah. Kid stuff, maybe.
Zoro vs. Killer. We'll see how they hype that up.
Oh, all the hype.
And Kaido Big Mum later on. See how much sauce they put on that.
Indeed. And then, what's left? Has Yasumi died yet?
No,
Fuck, is that in between all this shit?
that's after this.
No, I'm pretty sure it's in between.
Yeah,
Luffy
Yasui, yeah.
trading.
Queen watches the screen of Yasui dying.
At night. Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. But
We're here.
Babanuki, I think is called.
Babanuki. How can we forget the Babanuki?
The classic man. Now,
What?
what do we got this week?
We got the chapter. We got topic of the show. We got, Thunder Zone, questions, Hashroga Shakes. We got it all.
Let's get into it. Let's get into the chapter.
Into
What
the
else?
chapter.
What do you want to say? Nothing?
What's going on, Nothing's going on. We're hanging out,
Sure.
Uh,
I mean, the community's, memeing, mucking around. What is power scaling? The Straw Hats failing debate continues.
it will never end until
Marco
Wano.
stuff this week. We'll get into the chapter, question corner.
Sure.
Viz helping us out a little bit.
Who's helping us out?
Viz.
Viz helping us out, yeah, a little bit here.
Alright.
Now, did you read the Viz?
Yes, I did. About 3 minutes ago.
Alright, so we read the Viz. Alright, let's move into the chapter. Chapter 982. Scoundrels meet scoundrels.
I'm
And
assuming this is the last page.
Maybe it's
I guess it's the whole thing.
got to deal with
Big Mom.
Sasuke,
Sure.
Denjiro. Maybe it's got to do with Neko Ito.
How you feeling about this week?
Just
Wheels are
things are
turning.
moving.
Wheels are turning.
Things are moving. Some annoyances.
We like the direction though, of where it's going.
Sure. I mean,
I assume what your topic of the show is.
what?
What is it?
Would be surprised.
Okay, we'll
Alright.
get to it.
Alright, we'll get to it. So, first thing we see, cover page, 5 tanks pirates running. How is Pound going to get into this?
We're just gonna have to wait and see.
Is he going to save them from the Marines? What's going to happen?
That's it. That's all we get from Pound.
There's that boat. Never
that's
never
it.
confirmed or denied that he's alive.
Just continue the meme.
Alright. Never confirm it. Alright.
Sure.
First thing we see, Black Maria wants to spend some quality time with Kaido.
No need to look for Yamato.
She wants that action.
Kaido's fine with that.
Kaido's like,
He enjoys it.
let's have some fun with the with my crew.
Okay.
Kaido's enjoying himself. Alright. Orochi gloating that that he did, what's his name? Fucking
Conjurer.
Konjuro has dealt with the Kazuki clan.
He's
Alright.
master actor.
We've done it. It's over. We win. Alright. Odin never told the samurai about Laugh Tale. Otherwise, Kenjiro would have told Orochi about it in the little notes.
Okay.
Alright. So, I guess we can dispel that, but then again, Neko and Ito.
Was anyone asking the question?
Okay, Kaido was.
Okay.
Kaido's like,
Maybe we'll ask.
well, we assumed Kaido was keeping them alive for that reason.
Yeah, maybe we'll ask Momosuke or something.
Yeah. Because he wants to know about Laugh Tale or whatever.
Mhm.
Right? That was. No. Momonosuke was not a Laugh Tale. Odin went on it by himself.
Yes. Tokyo was
So,
in
yeah.
Wano.
Tokyo won. So, Oda just shut his fucking mouth and didn't say shit.
Yeah.
Alright?
Because the journey, Christian. You can't just talk about Laugh Tale. You have to
I'm
go
just
there
saying.
and find it yourself.
So, I'm guessing Kaido's passage to Laugh Tale.
This week is a lot of obscure, like...
confirmations and shit.
Yeah, obscure confirmations. A lot of, like...
Theory stuff.
People not saying things and characters not knowing things they should to kind of construct the plot.
Alright, so we know Big Mum's key to Raftel was pointing in the 3-Eye Clan bullshit. Kaido's key to Raftel was seemingly the samurai.
Okay.
Because Odin went to a Laugh Tale.
Maybe make a move. Maybe try and take the poneglyphs.
You know, it doesn't know where the last one is. What's the point?
Alright.
Alright, we all know Shanks has it. At Elbath.
Okay,
right.
sure.
We know that. We all know that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And that's obvious. Alright? So, so Kojiro turns up. Oh, he's not lost. Now, we thought this was going to be 30 chapters.
No, we're just moving
Getting
forward.
around in the mines. Kojiro doing bullshit.
All we need to do
is
get to Kaido.
Oda skipping the bullshit.
Also, like, they're already discovered, so, like...
Kojiro arrives.
Yeah.
Pretty easily. Got quote-unquote lost, found his way. Whatever. Ignore it.
Busted through the windows, I guess, or the wall.
Stayed. It's like... He was out of the plot just enough time so they didn't get blown up on the water.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Okay.
Because Luffy and Kid already started to fuck around. So, you know, what difference does it make? Alright? So he's discovered at the right point.
Sure.
Alright. So, Kojiro informs them that he has failed to see the samurai. And Orochi is instantly... Now, do we have to put Orochi on the sweatiest man's of all time list?
Akane still got it.
Akane is still the sweatiest
Akane
man
still the
of all
sweatiest
time.
man on the planet. Now...
Is Orochi number 2 now? Just to have me sweat
yes,
panels.
we'll get to the sweaty ranking at the end of Wano, alright?
Alright.
Because we will see Akane sweat over the situation.
Sure. Akane is the sweatiest man on the planet.
I do like to see the interaction between Orochi and Kaido. Good friends, drinking partners, like to have a good time.
Okay. I don't know if that's you can really get that from this panel.
They're not mad. They're not mad at each other. Like, oh, fuck you, Orochi.
No, you know,
you trash monkey.
it's cordial. You know,
Okay.
they're drinking, they're having a good time.
Having a good time.
All right. These people are massive.
Okay. Huge.
Kojiro with fucking Momonosuke's hands. Look, he's got a fucking like a doll.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, why am I so big?
Momonosuke fucked up.
Yep.
The ticking time clock, Christian.
I called it when it happened. We needed a time limit / save the thing for this war.
Momonosuke.
Otherwise, no drama. Now, it's true that's fail.
Momonosuke's dead.
Momonosuke dies. So, unless they save him and bail.
Sure.
Which is, you know, whatever you want to go there. Fukurokuju appears out of nowhere. Alright? Ninja styles into the room.
Don't worry about it.
Tells them that Luffy, Kid Killer, and Zoro are on the island. But don't worry about it, Queen's taking care of it. Can we take Monkey D seriously for once? 1.5 billion berry bounty behind the Queens. Took out a first commander. Big news hyping him up.
Now,
no one's taking him seriously.
Kaido read the paper, so he knows.
I mean, fair enough for Kaido, because Kaido's the big man, alright?
But Kaido's read the paper. He knows Monkey D's no chump.
He beat him one shot.
But he did fuck him up. He did fuck him up.
Kaido, fair enough.
Okay.
But why aren't we getting King there? Why aren't we Jack? Apparently Queen can take care of all 4 of these guys. No. Absolutely not.
Other ones, fair enough, because, like, they're not really famous.
I mean...
Kid just got an L sheet.
He's got a high enough bounty to... Whatever. You could say that.
Sure.
But Monkey D, unacceptable. Alright?
He'll learn the hard
The
way.
man has been declared the 5th Emperor.
And, of course, he's the 5th Emperor.
And Queen can take care of it. They know he beat Katakuri, first commander of Big Mom Pirates.
Doesn't respect it.
Alright? They're about to join an alliance. Gonna have to respect it. Alright? Alright?
They are cooked as well.
They are drunk.
Yes.
But Fukurokuju, bad move. Alright?
I thought he was supposed to be a mastermind player.
Maybe he's the mastermind player.
Okay.
Alright? We don't know. Take Monkey D seriously at least. Send someone after him.
They're gonna have to take him
Please.
seriously after this arc.
Please take Monkey D seriously. Alright?
Every fucking dude is just hubris at this point.
Fair enough in Annie's lobby. He's a rookie pirate. Alright? Okay. Doflamingo is the only man who takes Monkey D seriously.
Yeah, I've been watching you.
Alright?
You
Doflamingo
took out Crocker Boy.
is the only man taking Monkey D
Katakuri
seriously.
says he's gonna take him seriously after the whole Marianda thing.
Sure. Alright. But, you know. I guess Big Mom took Monkey D seriously. Sent Cracker in.
Okay.
Kaido not taking
Respectable.
anyone seriously.
Queen not even taking it Luffy seriously. He's like, let my goons take care of it.
Queen's not lifting a finger.
Yeah, Queen ain't doing shit.
Let's let Apu take care of it. Okay. Alright. So, okay. Orochi freaking out, sweaty. Instant.
He's done.
Sweat, shaking.
Mm-hmm.
He's shaking, he's sweating. Alright? He's freaking out that the ghosts of the past have come to get him.
They're kind of getting him.
They're not dead. Maybe the prophecy is right.
Okay.
Maybe he's freaking out, alright? He orders Momonosuke to be crucified on the stage. We have our time limit. We have our MacGuffin for this war. Alright?
Sure.
As stated by us multiple months ago.
Yes.
Alright, and that's obvious.
I think we needed it.
Yeah, this arc kind of needs a little bit, we gotta save the thing. We're gonna get the thing. Otherwise, it's just like, let's just fight Kaido for 2 weeks.
Sure.
So, I assume Monkey D is gonna turn up on stage and kick someone in the head and say Momo. Alright, just like Tama or some shit, you know, back in Act 1. So, there you go. Alright? Now we move over, alright, to Inu talking to Neko. He has arrived. He is late, but he has arrived. In time for the battle. Neko will be going through the front door. Because whirlpools and whatnot.
He has to go.
He has to go through the front door. Doesn't have a submarine, alright? Marco comments that Onigashima is a new name for the island. Theory bait 101 right here.
Okay.
Oh, what was it called before? Does it have some kind of connection to the Oars race? Yeah.
Kaido recently built his mansion.
Okay.
When he was fighting.
Yep.
Odin. So, construction. He claimed the island. What was on the island? Oars race.
Theory bait.
Was it Moria's island?
Is it Laugh Tale? Is it Roadstar? Is it
God Valley?
Is it God Valley? You know?
Yeah.
Theory bait.
Yeah.
Right here. Will we ever get an answer? Probably not. Alright? A little bit of theory bait here.
Maybe Oars pulled it there.
The theory still lives, alright? Maybe it's called Poneglyph Island. Oh shit. Alright?
Sure.
It turns out Neko and Marco turned up at the exact same time.
They're not with each other.
They're not with each other.
They just happen to be there.
And so, let me get this straight. Neko goes on a world quest to get the Whitebeard Pirates.
Yeah.
The only one he could get is Izo.
Now, he went to go get him for sentimental reasons because, he's a scabbard and shit, right? But,
Where's Jozu?
for power,
Where's Vista?
it's a bit...
How did Weevil indeed kill them?
Will Izo be stupid busted now for no reason?
Yes. He's got to use the sword. He's not going to use guns anymore.
Okay, 2-panel man.
The 2-panel king,
Yeah.
alright? Somehow an important character from Marineford. Okay, alright?
Maybe I'll have more than 2 panels.
Maybe, alright? So, Izo's here. Congratulations, alright? Congratulations, Neko. You wasted 2 weeks to get Izo. You know?
Sure.
Okay. Well. Izo is surprised that Marco got involved, alright? Marco states that he loves Odin, but he didn't know Wano had gotten this bad. Official translation clearing some stuff up. In my mind, the implications of this are, yes, he knows about Kaido being here. Yes, he knows that Odin's dead, but he doesn't know the state of Wano.
Yeah. How horrific
How fucked it is, what's going on there.
Sure.
Alright, the pollution, whatever. Alright?
Which makes sense, I guess.
Which makes sense, it's cut off island. I think that news is fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
So, people saying Marco doesn't know that Kaido took over Wano, that Whitebeard Pirates don't know that. They don't know that Odin's dead. I think this line implies to me that they do know.
Yeah.
They just don't know how bad Wano is.
I loved Odin, but
Yeah.
I didn't know
Implies he would have liked to take over Wano, but Kaido's here.
Yeah.
I love him, but, Kaido's here.
And I didn't think it was going to be this bad.
Is it worth risking a world war for Odin, But now it's this bad, so yes.
Okay.
Alright. So I think that clears that up. I hope people read the official. A lot of people, I think, are going to run with that line that they don't know shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a bit up in the air. I guess you could argue that they don't know, but I think this line clears it up
Sure.
a little more. Alright.
The world should know Kaido's on Wano.
Yeah. Alright.
Odin being dead is iffy.
Big Bum knows where Kaido is.
I think everyone
It's in the
knows that.
newspaper.
Yeah.
Big News says Luffy's on the way to Wano, doesn't he?
I don't
Or is that the
remember.
narrator?
That's probably the narrator.
Alright. The Navy knows
Everyone knows, alright?
about Odin and Wano.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows. Alright, the Kaido's there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, everyone knows. I think it's ridiculous to say Marco doesn't know, alright? Marco has a secret plan in mind. What's it gonna be? Is it gonna be something stupid? Is he gonna fly in? And kick
At least
Kaido?
he can fly.
Alright.
He'll get there quick enough.
And now we finally get the mystical note. Now, I said on this podcast that it's going to be go to Albaz to get the final poneglyph.
Incorrect.
Incorrect. It just says, I'm going to turn up late. Okay. What is the point?
Is this related to the topic of the show, or are we going to get to that? Or are we gonna get
It
to
is
that?
related to the topic of the show, but it's not the logistics of this.
Okay.
Alright? The logistics of this means that...
Now we reread the chapter where he implied that he wouldn't come. He didn't say no, he only stated what was going on.
Yeah,
Okay?
he never said no.
He only stated what was happening. And,
Yeah.
and Neko goes, oh, okay, that's what's happening, that's the situation.
And then Neko left.
Yeah, and he'll give this note to Straw Hat.
So what was he doing for 2 weeks that he's going to be late? Was he fighting Weevil?
Was he going to take out Weevil? Was he preparing the island? Was he preparing himself?
Well, did he go round up Jozu and Vista to protect the island?
Because he made the decision to go. He's just going to be late.
Yeah, that implies that he was doing something in preparation.
Now, the whole Weevil being captured by the Warlord, by the Navy, or the Warlord system
that can't be his plan because the timeline doesn't make any sense.
The timeline doesn't work because he wrote the letter before that
Unless
happened.
he had inside knowledge that the wall system was going to be abolished.
People memeing that he has future sight that he can see that far. We know that's not how future sight works.
Well, the logistics of this is like, whatever. You can make up whatever you want. Basically.
What's the point of Weevil? Is he going to turn up in Wano for no reason?
What is the point of Weevil? That's the biggest question. Is he going to be help Luffy take out Blackbeard?
Is it why the Whitebeard pirates are held up? Can't come?
I think that might be the reason. But, Marco had to have done something in the 2-week plan to prepare for this moment. Because that's what that note says. The note says, I'll be late.
Yeah.
It doesn't say...
Why are you late?
And then, the question is, why would you be late?
Yeah.
Did you set up defenses? Did you do all this kind of shit? Alright? Do you have...
Was the plan being formulated?
Did you go and get some super secret weapon to defeat Kaido?
Did you go tell Shanks?
Exactly. Did you go... try and
Red
find
hair
Luffy?
is mentioned in that chapter when he's talking about
Exactly.
the letters, when he's like, red hair buried Whitebeard and is close to this island.
Did you go, let's go tell Shanks, then I'll turn up to Wano?
It's a possibility.
Possibility. Alright?
We're waiting for Shanks to turn up.
It's the explanation. This is whatever. It's just disappointing to be like. It's basically like this.
Yeah.
It's basically like.
You get nothing. You lose.
Why even set up the note if it's going to be nothing?
Is it a problem, a pattern we see in Wano now?
Yes, and we'll get to that.
In top of the show.
Talk about the show.
Okay.
Now, my biggest issue with this is why set up the note if it is nothing?
I'm sure we'll get to a topic of this show, but the what it boils down to, alright, it makes sense.
It's mystery
But
for mystery's sake.
not
It doesn't impact the plot whatsoever.
The
It makes us ask questions, and then we get a shitty answer.
mystery is fun, but the answer's not fun. We're not entertained by the answer.
Yeah. I mean, you could logistically make sense, but that's not the point. You want it to be fun. You want it to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because it's a 70 chapter question. Because this is pre-Wano stuff. It's like a 75 chapter question.
Sure.
And then we get the answer, and we're like, okay.
This reminds me similar to the whole Jinbei situation. Maybe Oda's like, the prize is Marco, the prize is Jinbei, but we're looking for more.
But the note is so redundant.
Yeah.
It didn't even need to exist. Marco could have just said to Neko, "I'll be late." It's not like Marco turns up and defeats King for Zoro.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "I was just gonna be late," which is like, the prize is Marco because he did something.
Yeah.
Right? Now you can say he knocked out Big Mom pirate ship, but whatever. It's not a life-saving, massive event that saves Wano.
Mm-hmm.
So the note was a red herring for Marco to not turn up, but then he does because the note says I'll be late.
Sure.
So was this a dropped plot point?
Talk about the topic of the show, alright?
No, we're not talking about drop plot point and talk about the show. We're
All
talking
right.
about here. Was this a drop plot point? Or was it... I'm just going to put this here as theory bait. Because we all knew Marco was turning up.
It's my theory about Wano that all the crumbs in Act 1 and pre-Act 1, and maybe even in Act 2, something happened where something changed, and then half the plot points got either dropped, the answers were shitty, the outcomes were shitty.
Yeah.
Olin.
Let's hope that's dropped.
Confirmed this week.
It's never confirmed until it doesn't happen.
What was the point? No point.
He could only could return at any point.
Sure.
Let's not say it's solved.
Alright.
Alright?
Alright.
Let's get back to the chapter if we're talking about Olin, alright? The Juro runs into Sasuke, who tells him that Kaido-san is missing. Now, to me, this scene is for that moment. Are we going to get Kaido-san as a hostage? A bit of leverage. A bit of ironic justice. The Momonosuke situation in the flashback.
Mm-hmm.
Because why have this scene at all? We know Sasuke's coming back. He got tied up. Okay, no damage, no slashes.
But
no
now they
nothing.
know Kaido-san's missing.
Yeah.
And the whole thing about like, oh yeah, you turned up this time, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Look at my thick neck.
Whatever. That stuff's irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
The main point of this is to tell the Alliance that Kaido-san is missing. Now, there's a Juro run into him.
Jinbei and Robin run into him.
Jinbei and Robin run into him. And then we find out it's Kaido-san, and then we have a
probably
hostage.
need to see them next week. Jinbei and Robin.
Yeah.
And Frankie. Boy.
So, my question is this set up for the Alliance to get a hostage?
We need to hurry up because Luffy's not far from Kaido.
That's what I'm saying. Alright?
So,
is this going to be like...
I don't know about this whole Sun plot line and who's who because...
Is it going to be dead Jiro versus who's who for Kaido-san? For the plot? Because we all know who's not fighting Queen. Stop Oda. We all know it's not happening.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe he'll throw a punch or something.
But will it be...
Do the announcements happen? Does this looking for Kaido-san plotline eventuate to what we were told?
Big Mom is currently chasing Usopp and Chopper in a tank. So I don't know how she gets to the banquet now.
Yeah.
So, there's that.
Will she be chasing Usopp and Chopper the entire arc? Is the question.
It could be a thing where, like, they're captured.
It's kind of
and
lame for
they're bait.
everyone involved because I want Usopp and Chopper to do stuff and also Big Mom to do stuff. You take all of it out.
I feel like they're going to be bait for Luffy.
Bait. Well, once the fight starts and Luffy's revealed, then she'll go to Luffy. There's no point chasing Usopp and...
But she has to
Chopper,
find
right?
out. It's such a massive island.
You know how Sengoku and Whitebeard talk to each other from kilometers away?
Yeah, but they got
in the
speakers and
Waveboard.
whatever, yeah.
Whitebeard doesn't have a speaker,
Whitebeard has the quake fruit, alright? He can amplify his
so
voice.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
She'll sense Haki in the disturbance in the Haki.
It should be like Nani.
Yeah. Or Luffy will just scream Kaido. And then she's like,
Kaido.
straw hat?
Yeah. So, yeah, this whole bit is weird to me. Kaido doesn't need to be here. Why does Sasuke need to know Denjiro is
Is it to take
Denjiro?
Sasuke out of the plot?
No. I do not believe
Is it just to advance...
at all
Yeah.
that Sasuke's out of this fight.
Is it just to advance Kirishira's group further?
But it's like an invented roadblock. It doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
The narrator says, "Oh, this wasn't on the map. It's a bridge, or not a bridge. It's a
Well, he showed
a
Kinemon
wall."
last week. He's Denjiro this week. They're moving forward.
Sure.
Something has to happen while they're moving forward. You can't just be like, oh, they're moving forward.
But here's the problem, right? Oda keeps on showing us the Flying Six. We get Who's Who last week. Nameplate. Again. Another nameplate. Flying Six.
We get page 1 ulti this
Yeah,
week.
we even get Sasuke in this chapter.
Keeps on telling us.
Keeps on telling us. These are the
I
Flying
don't think,
Six. these are page one.
for no means, I don't think Sasuke's out of the play, but it is confusing why this is here. They
It's
now
gotta be-
know.
it's gotta be about Kaido's son.
They now know about
It has to be
Kaido's
Kaido's
son.
son.
So maybe that's formulating to the plan.
Yeah. So
Anyway.
yeah.
Big Mom's running at the...
Big Mom is chasing the tank. Usopp and Chopper are in. She wants Luffy's head.
And we rejoice.
And we rejoice. Because Olin,
Not yet here.
not yet here. We can
Still on moderate alert,
Ooh.
but we're feeling good. Not mad that the tank's faster than Big Mom, alright? It's a Frankie machine.
Run speed's always weird in One Piece. It is what it is. We've got speed blitzes, whatever. Alright, people complaining that, oh, Big Mom. Oh,
Big
she's
Mom does have that
mean.
running form, though.
She's got that running form.
But it's a tank.
This is better than Olin, so I'm going to take it. Alright? Now, people saying, why does Oda keep on memeing Big Mom?
How is this a meme?
It's disrespectful. Kaido wouldn't be this. May I take you back to Act 1, where Kaido's drunk and flying into buildings.
That's hype.
When Oda did the same thing.
Listen, alright? This isn't disrespect to Big Mom. I don't know how this is disrespect to Big Mom.
But Oda did the same thing to Kaido with Ashura Dojo. Like, he's drunk, he's flying into buildings and shit.
Yeah.
Can't catch him on a ball. Right? So, he did the same thing. You just see Kaido with the big muscles. Right?
Yeah.
You know? So, don't necessarily know about that, alright?
Alright.
We move into the pleasure halls with Nami and Ko. You know, Carrot, Shinobu. You know, the unimportant characters.
Prometheus.
Alright? Prometheus finds Nami. Nami's climate attack shakes. Zeus is in there, you know. His brother, whatever. Prometheus wants that Zeus back. Right? What happens here, Eric? And don't say Nami gets Prometheus, because it's not happening.
The outcome will be Prometheus, and Nami will obtain Prometheus somehow at some point.
I think Prometheus is more like if he's defeated than obtained.
He'll go into a little sun. Nami will be like, "You're my slave now," and that'll be their thing.
But that's not Prometheus' character. He's not the dumb one. He's not the intimidated one.
There'll be a way. There'll be a way. Nami will use her
But why?
masterful manipulation.
But the only reason why Zeus listens to Nami is because of the weather balls. Prometheus is not going to listen to her at all.
We'll see what happens.
He's the angry one. He's the edgy one. He flips on a dime. Anger. Alright, he's the
He's
hothead.
spicy.
Zeus is the dumb one.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I don't see it happening.
what? He's gonna get Zeus back?
I think it's more like he's defeated, Nami, little scuffle fight, warm-up fight, whatever.
How are they gonna defeat him?
Where the power is. There's water around. Alright.
We'll see.
There's ways to do it. You
Sure.
know. Maybe Jinbei comes and saves the day, you know.
He's on the other side of the island, is he?
Where the fuck is Jinbei, Robin? Who knows, alright? It doesn't matter.
Sure.
He can turn up and save the day, whatever.
So is Brooke, actually.
Yeah. And Frankie, who knows? Alright?
Sanji's there, though. Maybe fire on fire or something with Diablo jump.
Where the fuck is Sanji?
He's around. There.
Interesting. The Tear of a Woman returns.
Maybe,
Possibly.
I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. It's just enough for something Nami to do for a bit. With
What? Why does Sanji not have a reaction to the Big Mom stuff? Come on, at least one part will give me a reaction.
Well, they're going in the opposite
They're
direction.
in the water.
Yeah.
So Sanji not gonna help the Straw Hats out with the Big Mom situation? Come on, Sanji. Nami, fair enough. She's like, yeah, it's Big Mom. We're not gonna do anything about it because we can't. I get it. They're the weak trio.
Sure.
But Sanji, where's the heroic Sanji? If Nami was in that tank, Sanji would pop out and try to fight Big Mom, and we all know that. All right?
Mm-hmm.
What is going on with Sanji? Is he there? Where is he? Is he still stunned?
We'll find out at some point what's going on.
Yeah. Alright, I guess we'll find out. Alright. Ulti and Page 1 just fucking around upstairs looking for Yamato. We got this little sister gag, I guess. Big brother gag.
Give me a piggyback ride.
They fall down the stairs. Now, some people saying this is related to a devil fruit, some sort of dinosaur or some shit that likes to hang on backs.
Or
or some
whatever,
shit.
you know, we'll find out.
Whatever, we'll find out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They fall down the stairs. Luffy runs into them. And, they're about to get fucked up.
Do we get the smackdown? We're gonna delay Luffy a little bit.
If Luffy gets 2 W's right here, 2 W's, we're counting 1, 2. Page 1, ulti.
Yeah.
Alright? That's... See,
It's no Jack.
is it enough?
It's
Is
no
it enough?
Jack.
It's not a commander.
Because we want to see Bluno and Jack.
Now, if it's a tag team situation where he's future sighting, he's dodging both of them left and right.
Fuck off, Kid and Zoro, right?
Alright. The situation with this Bluno situation, Kid and ulti and Page 1, it's like Goku versus the Ginyu Force.
This is what it is.
No, it's Goku versus the Ginyu Force. That's what we need.
What we need is no Gear 4, no Gear 2, no Gear 3.
Yeah.
Pure Haki skill.
Dodging and future sight.
Future side,
Dodging
dodging.
both of them.
Then the Rio.
The one
Done.
shots, done. Alright? It's got to be Goku versus the Ginyu Force.
It's got to
When
be
he's just standing
obliteration.
Dodging everything. And
And
then
he
punches
is
in the
close to Kaido, so he needs to be delayed at least sometime.
head. True.
There needs to be a delay of Luffy.
True.
So, I don't know, maybe this... Like this... Who's who could find the kid? Or Sasuke...
Whatever
or-
with the kid,
or
alright?
we
Whatever
can
with
find
the
the
fucking
kid, I
alright?
guess.
Whatever. Alright, whatever. With that. Alright. So, Luffy runs into a
Can we,
Bluno
get
situation.
can we please get the smackdown?
We need to see Rio in action, used on people, not just a tree.
Will we get
What?
the cutback? Luffy's gone. They're completely fucked. It's possible.
It's the ultimate low diff, and it's hype. But we need to see the Rio in action.
We do, but Oyo likes to tease that shit. Alright. Now, people are saying Kid's gonna take Page 1, Luffy's gonna take Ulti, and then they're both one-shot him.
Why? Where's Kid?
Apparently right behind him.
Kid, why?
We need that Monkey D hype.
Where's Zoro?
We need that Monkey D hype. Give it to us. Is it time?
2v1. I think a 2v1 low diff will silence everyone. Alright?
Sure.
Because that.
So Sanji's not even close, if that's the case.
But then Sanji's getting no diffed by Luffy.
Yeah.
Which is, Luffy's gonna be Pyro King
And Zoro,
soon.
you know.
Luffy's gonna be Pyro King soon. That's all I'm saying. Alright?
We need to show what Luffy's learned.
Yeah.
Because it's been nothing.
Yeah.
Give us a taste, Oda.
Please.
Don't make him run away. Don't make it be like, oh, whatever, run.
Now, ratings. Last week,
8-ish.
great chapter. 8 out of 10. Love the gags. It was a great chapter. This week, procedural,
Moving the gears.
annoying stuff, kinda.
No Olin.
Official makes it better. No doubt. So that clears a few things up in my mind. Now, people saying the convenience of Neko and Marco turning up at the same time. Well, whatever. Oda acknowledges it's a coincidence. So, like, he doesn't.
It doesn't
know
matter.
that. Doesn't matter either. It's fine. Whatever with that. It's not a thing to get hung up
Give
on.
us your score already, mate.
I'm thinking like a
6.5.
6 to 7.
I'm going to say 6.5. It's alright. I'm excited for next week, though.
The only thing that kind of annoys me is the Marco note, which is like a deconfirmation of theories. It's like an annoying deconfirmation because you get nothing. Alright? You don't get anything out of this.
Sure.
And then,
And that was clearly theory bait.
that mic's about to fall off.
It was clearly theory bait on Oda's part as well. People can't be like, oh, that was your fault for expecting something from
It's
it.
theory bait.
Sure.
Alright? Now, is...
What?
What was the theory bait? Oh, yeah, the Onigashima shit.
Yeah.
Is that just theory bait? Is that going to be something? Who knows? Alright?
Sure.
I'm thinking like a 6 out of 10. Kind of, like, there's no... It's just like, it's like, why? It's just
like,
confusing.
why?
It's why. It's Oda kicking an own goal. Alright? He just walked the ball into his own net for no reason.
Sure.
Why?
I don't know.
It's such a why moment. Alright? Moving on. To... How strong is Shanks? How strong is Shanks? Alright? Eric making a whole bunch of noise in the headphones.
You can't hear it.
Alright? But the people can hear it.
Alright.
Alright. How strong is Shanks? Every week. Every week.
Every week.
We come to you with the question of how strong is Shanks? And every week we answer Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. But there are people out there
There are.
who think Kaido's the strongest. Who think Dragon's the strongest. Didn't interp.
We know what happened, right?
People out there who think Sweaty Man on the planet Arcane is the strongest.
Very sweaty.
So sweaty all the time. It's always sweaty, alright? There are people out there who think Mihawk's the strongest, alright?
Agenda.
Legenda. Now I do have a Mihawk shirt on,
You've had it on the last 3 weeks.
alright?
Just a coincidence, perhaps.
Coincidence, but I love Mihawk. He's not the strongest, alright?
Mhm.
And then there are worst of them all. Worst of them all. Who think Aimu's the strongest. Worst. Right? Absolute cancer. You know?
Indeed.
But we come every week with 100% factual information to prove these people wrong.
Yep.
This week's information is Shanks is so strong that when he takes off his cloak and he turns around, he shows you that back. Right? There are so many lines and striations. It looks like a topographical map. Right? That's how yoked this man's back is.
Thick neck.
Well
thick
strong his
back.
back.
Mhm.
Well strong his neck. Right? Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the God King. Now we're moving on to the topic of the show. Alright? We're moving on.
We're going deep.
Alright. Topic of the show. Now, this week's note. This week's Marco's note. Alright? Marco's note.
Is a problem.
Is a problem, and this week's topic of the
Patent
show
perhaps,
is
Christian.
Wano's lack of meaningful rewards. Now, what does this mean? Alright? You know, we're right, isn't whatever. Alright? We know story structure, we know all that kind of shit. Whatever. What are you able to say there? Alright? Now, you set something up, you intrigue the audience, you deliver something, be it a fight, be it a hype reveal,
Something.
be it a story plot point, be it a twist, something. That is a reward for the reader being invested in the story. You invested in the characters. You get the reward of a fight. You get the reward of a character reveal. Get the reward of a flashback. Whatever. Right?
Sure.
And Oda, normally the master of this.
Breadcrumbs. Reward.
Breadcrumbs, reward, hype. Alright?
Yes.
Whole Cake Island, pudding reveal. In that plot line, hype. Alright? She's evil, whatever. Alright? Katakuri fight. Future Sight, Snake Man, power for Luffy. Reward for the fight. Alright?
Luffy versus Sanji.
Luffy vs. Sanji, the culmination of that.
Sanji returns and gives Luffy back the food, the speech, the apology.
Alright? So, reward. Alright? We look at Wano,
The Big Mom plan.
and a lot of people say Wano is bad because the lack of, maybe you would say, the lack of, like, there's too many conveniences, things just happen. Why didn't this happen? Why didn't that happen? But that's not the problem. Because you can make up whatever you want there. Whatever. It doesn't matter. The problem with Wano is the lack of meaningful rewards in the story. Because we keep on getting these breadcrumbs and these parts of the story that we get hooked on. Oh, what's this?
Odin is a legend.
What's this? Or the micro note. What's this? Oh, it could be this, hype. Right? We're thinking hype. It turns out to be nothing. And this is a recurring thing of Wano. And it needs to stop. Alright? Oda keeps on setting things up and then not giving us the reward we want. Or the reward maybe that we don't want, that's all but hype.
The blueprint to the mansion, nothing.
Alright. I've got a list of shit.
Alright, he's got a list. Let's go through the list.
Frankie getting the plans. What does that result in? Ashura Doji has them. Nothing. Alright? Okay. Alright.
And how does it help them again?
Like a formulated plan.
Okay.
Alright. Nami spying at the port and supposed to see the world government / CP0. Oh wait, doesn't happen. No reward, nothing. Right?
CP0.
CP0.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
No warship yet.
See that's the thing.
No warship yet. If there's no warship, what was the point?
No point. Why would you set that up for nothing? Right? Sanji versus Page 1. No ending, no reward. We get the raid.
Still no answer, really.
We get the raid to reveal. Alright? We get all that. It's hype. We get some of the fight, and then we don't get to see the ending, which ruins the moment, ruins the thing. If we got to see Page 1 versus Sanji, we'd be talking about it. Sanji's this strong because he fought Page 1, he beat Page 1.
It was hype, it was cool.
It was hype, it was cool. A good memory for Wano. What happened to Wano? Oh yeah, Sanji fought Page 1. That was a good moment. We all remember that, right? If it happened, right? Luffy and the prison. Luffy's training to get this haki. Alright, he's training hard. He's working with Hyoguro. The result of that is he doesn't save himself from prison. Big Mom turns up and saves it for him. Not a reward for anyone. No one gets a reward from this.
At least do some damage to Queen or something. It doesn't have Big Mom turn up. Give us some.
Use the Rio.
Give us a taste.
Show that you're strong. Show that you can beat Queen.
Show the results of your training. A little bit at least.
Yeah.
A taste.
No reward.
What asking him to low diff Queen right there?
Like, Big Mom coming in and beating Queen for Luffy is a reward for no one. Right?
Yeah.
Not for Big Mom, because we already know she's way stronger than Queen, so it's not anything. Right? No reward for Luffy, because he doesn't fight him and shows off how strong he is. No reward for Kid, to show off maybe his power. Right? Do something there. And it's like, no reward for Queen, because he gets memed. Right?
He does the Brachio bomber and stuff, but
Yeah, he does a few things, but
we get the reveal of his Delphi, which is alright.
alright. Kid and Killer. Everyone thinking, what happened to Killer? Devil Fruit, Smile.
Some
Devil
emotional
Fruit,
investment in Kid's plot.
for Kid. Are we gonna see Kid regain his crew, save his crew? A moment for Kid, so we could all attach ourselves to Kid and understand Kid. No, it's nothing. They're all back together. It's fine. See, Oda sets it up. He sets up the conflict. He sets up the possibility of something hype, something great,
Interesting.
something interesting, and then he doesn't deliver. He says, "No, nothing happened."
Kid stuff's still up in the air.
Yeah, I guess it kind of looks like it's sorted already. Now, Lord Hawkins, I think, is the biggest mistake of Wano. Apart from Olin. Alright, we can't ignore
Can't
Olin.
forget Olin.
Can't forget Olin. Now, why am I saying Lord Hawkins is the biggest mistake of Wano?
Sure.
All anyone would be even talking about right now
Is that fight?
is that fight if we saw it and if it actually was a real fight. Because during Act 1 and Act 2, constantly Law versus Hawkins was drummed into our heads. Law's gonna fight Hawkins.
Seemingly
at some
resolved.
point. Maybe Law still fights Hawkins in this war. Who knows, alright?
Yeah.
But seemingly resolved with an off-screen, sort of implied not even a fight. Law just escaped. Law used his power and won.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a sneak attack thing. Now, can you imagine the chapter we get a full-on Law versus Hawkins fight?
Hype.
Crazy abilities.
And then it gets refreshed in your mind when you watch it in the anime again. You go like, yeah, that was hype.
And all anyone would be talking about is that fight.
And they'll be talking about Sanji page 1. They'll be talking about Law, Hawkins.
Now, people say One Piece isn't about fights, and I agree to that extent.
But you need the rewards.
But it is about rewards. Things plot points paying off with satisfying rewards.
Reward for effort.
Right? And time after time in Wano, the rewards we get aren't hitting, aren't exciting, and don't add anything. Alright? Even more stuff. Toki being from the Void Century is seemingly irrelevant. Right? We're set up that she's with the Void Century in Act 1.
Was the time fruit just for a convoluted kind of plot going
The
on?
time fruit also not used and underutilized, underwhelming. Alright?
Yes.
See, Toki is a fascinating character. You bring up Void Century anytime in One Piece. We're just the audience glued to that. We want to know what happened.
Well, it seems like she
Who
learned
she is.
the Joy Boy prophecy from Odin after Raftel.
Exactly. So in Act 1, we get this amazing possibility of this character, this mystical character from the Void Century with the time fruit. How many eras has she been in? What does she know about the history of the world?
Not much.
Nothing. Only flashback.
Why
nothing.
is she from that time period?
Those got undecided yet, but the reward it gets mentioned in the Roger flashback. Gets mentioned, right? Okay.
Oh, from this time period.
No one asked any questions about that. All right. It never stayed. Never said. This is the ultimate one. The traitor plotline. Oda, non-stop.
Who's the traitor?
Who's the traitor? Who's the traitor gonna be? Now, if it was Law, there might have been problems with that. Might have been a massive problem. Say what you want if it was Law, but you either would have hated it or you would have thought it was massively interesting. At the end of the day, if it was Law, massive interest regardless.
Yeah.
Because you could say Law's being a little bitch.
You can hate Law.
You could hate Law. There's emotion attached with that. There's something there.
Kanjuro, nothing.
Kanjuro, nothing. As we said, with the traitor plotline,
Who cares? It can't be
we
Law.
realized the traitor plotline was going to be one of the scabbers no one cares about. Turned out to be Kanjuro, the one no one cares about the most.
Yeah.
No one. He's like the least cared about scabbard.
Oda didn't put any effort into making us like him. He's just kind of there the whole
He
time.
was there with just Rosa.
He's just kind of there the whole time.
Yeah. Make him have a moment. Whatever. The trade plotline, another uninteresting reward, right? Because there are so many, like, every week we used to get questions about who's the traitor. Could it be this character? All these theories. Is it Neko? Is it this character? And then Oda gives us the most uninteresting thing, right? And this is unlike Oda. This is not normal. You wouldn't say this is normal for Oda. Or you could say maybe the arc drags too long. No, the classic One Piece complaints. The arc drags too long. There's too many characters. Maybe there's some inconsistencies. Maybe there's some conveniences. But at the end of the day, you normally get satisfying rewards from the plot lines. But in Wano, what's there to talk about? You know, the plot lines that have concluded are all duds. You know?
Most of them.
Also, just to finish it off for Act 3 stuff, Jinbei's arrival, underwhelming.
Wasn't great.
Was it a great reintroduction
Was okay.
to Jinbei? It was okay. But we don't want okay.
Yeah.
We want interesting, fun, a hype reveal, something to do with it. Because the Jinbei thing was a promise from Whole Cake Island. And Oda says, nothing happened. There's no story there. Alright? There's nothing. You wasted your time even thinking there was a story there. That's what annoys me the most. when Oda says you wasted your time, I have nothing for you, and this was just here for fake. It's basically a fake theory bait hook to get you to read more. If you're not going to do anything with these plot lines, that's what it is. It's a fish hook with no bait on it.
Sure.
No, it's got all the bait on it. What is this analogy? I don't even know.
Whatever.
It's a dumb analogy.
All right.
And then finally, the Marco note might be the most egregious one, in my mind.
For me, listen, all right?
Yeah.
The Odin flashback was a syndrome of Wano and a syndrome of old style.
Oh, yeah. I forgot Odin versus Kaido.
Right. Let me just go into this, right?
Yeah.
The reason why we love the Odin flashback so much is because we get answers for old questions.
Yeah.
Roger, Whitebeard, fucking
Rewards.
bounties, a named attack, fighting each other, interacting with each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rewards for that long history
Yeah.
back in Marineford, right? But the reward and hype for Odin vs. Kaido, the only man to cut Kaido, the
Could you
legendary
even
man.
imagine a full chapter of Kaido versus Odin, full fight, interesting choreography, not just one bad. I'm sorry, that panel is bad. Of Odin
It's
and Kaido.
confusing as well because
A bad panel.
remember
One shot.
Odin cutting the pig, also bad panel.
Yeah.
Odin's attacks are not
Are
impactful
weird.
at all. Where's the haki? Where's the explosion? Where's the
That's
aftershocks?
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean by all the plot points are there, all the things are there. The rewards aren't interesting, and that's where people don't get it
And that's what we just keep on waiting for things. You
because
know?
people say, "Oh, we can make sense out of this, so it's fine."
It
But
makes
is
sense. Isn't the aim? That's the standard.
right? That's the bottom line.
Bare minimum.
That's
It makes
the
sense.
Baseline. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then it goes. Was it interesting? Was it hype? Does it get me excited?
Now most of the rewards for Wano have been
Underwhelming.
underwhelming to mid to okay.
Yeah.
Most of them mid. So we're left now with the biggest promise, the grand promise,
Kaido
versus
Luffy
and
and
the
crew.
Alliance.
Yeah.
And that's all we're waiting for, really. And that's why I keep on saying, who gives a fuck about these plot points?
Yeah.
Let's get the major one. Let's get the
Yeah.
reward.
Yeah.
Because I think we've been patient enough. 80 chapters deep?
Yeah.
Something like almost 80 chapters deep? Just give us a reward, Oda. Because usually you give us breadcrumb rewards during the arc that keeps us engaged.
Yeah. That's what I mean. But like,
There's a few good things, but, you know, Killer Zoro was cool. The whole Zoro Hawkins stuff at the front was cool.
yeah.
Even the Luffy trading is good. It's just that we haven't got the reward yet.
That's what I mean. You think back 70 chapters of Wano, or what do you think about? The Luffy one shot on Kaido.
Yeah,
Or
which was
Kaido
great.
one shotting Luffy.
Luffy vs Kaido was great.
Great. Alright, great moment. Alright, you got that. You've got
All you basically remember is that, and then a bunch of convoluted plot points that didn't go anywhere and give you any enjoyment out of the plot lines.
you could say that the killer the killer smile fruit stuff was a good reveal.
Sure.
That was a good reveal. I'll give you that. Alright, so things from the first 70 chapters of Wano that were legitimately great. We have Luffy versus Kaido. Everyone remembers that. You're gonna remember that for a lifetime.
Hype.
They ran one. You're gonna remember that. And then you've got Killer. Yeah, mate, it's a good moment, but are you gonna remember that forever? Not really. You gotta remember Roger Whitebeard. Of course.
Of always.
Of course, you're gonna remember that.
Iconic moments in Wano.
Are you gonna
These are the-
remember? Are you gonna remember Toki?
They're gonna have to source it up
really.
in the anime for Odin versus Kaido for you to remember it.
Yeah.
I imagine in time, the only thing people remember from Wano is literally these two things and the end fights.
Now, I don't want to be. It's hard because we don't want to be like overly negative on this show, but I try to vary it up with the talk with the show. It just comes up this week because the Marco note is a prime example of this. It's prime. We can't ignore it. We have to bring it up.
Now, we usually give
seconds.
every chapter 7 to 6, somewhere maybe an 8, stand alone, right?
Yeah.
Because the chapters are decent chapters.
Yeah, like
But when we hit setup, it falls.
yeah,
When we hit the reward from the setup, it falls short. It constantly. When has it not fallen short in Wano?
yeah. A few. The exception in Wano is good payoffs.
Yeah.
Most of the plot points just don't end up well, and I don't know what that is. That's not normal Oda, right? Is that what you want? No, it didn't happen in Whole Cake Island because we got heap of shit, heap of great payoffs.
You
in Whole
remember iconic moments in Hawkeye Island?
How could we forget Katakuri? How could we forget like reveals
Cracker
like
early.
Cracker early? People are like Juicy Woods, whatever.
Luffy
right?
versus Sanji early.
Luffy versus Sanji.
Sanji versus Judge early.
Sanji go back to the crew. That moment. Sanji versus
The
Judge.
chase in the woods with Big Mom.
Big Mom.
Albert Spear.
Albert's doing hype shit.
The web is not working in Capone's face. Hilarious.
The whole tension there with that wedding scene. Great. Everyone's gonna remember that.
Mm-hmm.
The castle
Sanji standing on
falling.
top of the table,
Yeah.
confronting his family finally.
Yeah. See, great payoffs to set up.
Even
all we
putting
want.
in Sanji's final moments together.
Yeah.
Interesting, some payoff.
Yeah. But this arc's not over. But the plot points.
No, we didn't get a Sanji fight at Hawkeye Island. How can we forget? We got a lot of other things.
The cake, it did what it did. It was okay. Right? You could say that for Whole Cake Island. But let's look at Dressrosa. So many reveals. So many hype moments. Fujitora. Zabo. The Colosseum. The Maramara. Gear 4. Alright? There's a lot of shit in between. But you remember the great payoffs and the hype moments.
Mm-hmm. Kyros in the rain.
Sure.
Hype.
Some people, Luffy versus Senior Pig.
Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie versus Senior Pig. How could you forget? Alright? So many great moments in arcs. Alright?
God Usopp.
Go do so. And then Wano, you come here and you're like, yeah, I guess. It just doesn't hit. I don't know why. Well, we know why. We just said why.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the topic of the show. We don't like to be negative here, but some weeks we have to do it. We have to be honest.
Well, luckily there's not that many plot points to get disappointed in anymore. It's just straight off fights to happen, which is nice to see. And we anticipate a legendary war, as we were told this would be.
Told and promised. All right.
In canon and out of canon.
100%.
So
So let's get it. Let's have it.
Don't tell us that our expectations are out of line.
Is getting a satisfying conclusion to a plot point having expectations that are out of line? I don't think so. It could be anything. I don't care what it is. I don't care what my head can.
Give us something to think about.
Give us something hype to see. Give us something.
It doesn't even have to be hype. Give us something to chew on. That's an interesting answer.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be hype. It just has to be interesting.
Alright. Say what you want about this Marco note. It's not interesting and it's not hype. It's nothing. Right? And that's maybe the worst thing you can deliver is nothing. Right? Maybe if you deliver something you hate or you love, at least there's emotion there. If you deliver nothing, what am I supposed to do with that? Right? So there you go. That's the topic of the show. Next week we'll try and make it positive. I guess depends on the chapter. Maybe.
Give us that hype.
Give us that hype with Luffy.
I'd accept the one panel fuck up as well.
Because it's the ultimate low diff and it works.
Ultimate low diff, more mystery. We're getting more anticipation for the Rio. Because all we've seen is a tree.
Yeah.
So if you give us off-screen destruction,
Now,
more mystery.
People are going to say that this is subjective. That you're saying that the plot points that you don't get
Sure,
are subjective.
But
not really. Like, how does this note satisfy anyone?
it's a troll. It's a meme.
How does this note satisfy anyone?
I don't know, man.
How does Law, sneak attacking Hawkins off panel satisfy anyone? It doesn't satisfy. It's not satisfying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I get that some things are subjective, but sometimes it's just not.
You don't have to show every fight. You don't have to show everything. You just have to give satisfactory answers or interesting answers.
Yeah.
You can hate the answer. At least,
Yeah. There it is. Alright. There it is. Next thing.
Also, a shout out to Big Mum and Carter splitting the heavens.
Hype. There's been more of that shit. Please. Come on. Alright? Give us more. Alright? Onto the Thunderdome. We're here in the Thunderdome.
Who we got this week?
We got MBDD come back with Carrot versus Kobe. Now this is Kobe's on the
God
cusp.
damn it!
We're on the answers. We're on the cusp.
Again, do we give it so long?
No so long. Alright? No full moon in the Thunderdome. Alright?
She dodged Zora.
Kobe we're about to get answers on Kobe with this whole bowler situation. Alright?
Has Haki.
Sure.
Good observation, Haki.
That's it. Apparently that's his specialty, is observation.
Sure. Can blue walk?
What does Carrot have that
Electro.
Kobe doesn't? Electro.
Reaction speeds, jumping ability.
I feel like Kobe's got Skywalk. Kobe's got
Shimmerly,
Rokushiki shit. He's got it.
Okay.
He can blue walk, he can skywalk. Alright?
He swims. Probably blue walk.
Alright. He's got this
Yeah.
the marine fighting
He did defeat a torpedo.
That's true, he did defeat a torpedo. Alright. It's gonna be a fist fight, head to head combat.
Trained by Garp.
Trained by Garb the Fist. Now, does Carrot have Haki?
I don't think so.
Never shown, never hinted.
Has a mink ever used Haki? That's a real question. I don't think so.
But I'm pretty sure we've seen Kobe use Skywalk. He's used Shave before. That's 100% factual. He should have Skywalk. Just like Garp and all the Marines. Alright? But apparently not. Right? So,
Rakugan.
maybe not.
I give it to Kobe because without too long, what's
Haki-
Carrot doing?
Haki, they're both fist to fist.
Carrot has the Electro, but Electro's not really useful other than
Yeah.
too long, I guess.
Now, the only mink that we know that has Haki is Peckham's.
Yeah.
But
That's maybe some Big Mum training.
maybe it's some Big Mum shit. Favorite card said that Inu has Haki, but never seen.
Sure.
So I don't know if Karen has Haki. She's young. I don't know how early they train Haki and Zoro.
She does have
Electro shit.
Athletic ability as well.
Now, does she have gloves or are they just her hands?
We don't know.
Right?
Or I still don't know.
Still don't know what the deal with that is. So I just can't see Kara winning this. Like, I know we made Kobe and shit. That he's fucking not that
Kobe
good.
wins.
I'm going to give this one to Kobe. I think Kobe wins this one. Just but based on the Haki stuff and the similar fighting styles, I'll give it to Kobe. Alright. Moving on. Question quarter.
We have some questions.
No doubt. Alright.
Let's get going.
First question from Nelson. Do you feel people are trying to write One Piece but don't let Oda write One Piece?
Interesting question.
Yes, but that's kind of the position we're in when we get weekly chapters. What are we going to talk about? You know?
Yeah, we have expectations. It's a part of the
We
medium.
kind of maybe tackle this at the talk of the show a little bit. Where it's like, would I make the note nothing? No, I wouldn't do that. You know?
Unless you made a mistake.
Unless you have to fix shit. We don't know. It's a whole bunch of we don't know. That's what it basically is. And yes, some people try to write One Piece.
And it's annoying.
Again, the conveniences don't annoy me that much.
People complaining about tone. Annoying.
Alright? It's more like we discussed in the top of the show.
Reward for effort is lacking at the moment.
Yeah. The reward for the hardcore fans.
And it's hard. Like, the weekly struggle exists, and
It's part of the medium.
It's part of the
It's part of the
medium,
medium.
and people say, "Oh, I liked Dressrosa," and I'm like, "Yeah, but you weren't there for the weekly struggle." They said it doesn't matter. It absolutely 100%
The
matters.
medium which you view shows and shit matters.
It matters completely because all the plot points that are hidden in mystery are last way longer. Your mind develops those ideas way longer.
Yeah.
If you're binging Wano,
Here's the thing: if
you're not thinking about this note for
I don't
literally 6 months.
I don't like
a
this
year.
notion that it's on us for having high expectations or having different expectations. When Oda tells us a mystery because he wants us to think about it. If he didn't want us to think about mysteries and theories and shit, he wouldn't fucking do it.
Well, it's like this whole thing with like, say what you want about the quotes outside the manga,
Sure.
but the narration around the final battle,
Yeah.
the legendary fight,
Yeah.
all this shit,
Yeah.
the build up,
Yeah.
the saga.
It's been forever.
How can our expectations not be through the roof with all the players we have here as well?
Yeah. Oda keeps on hyping up himself. So give us the reward. As we've been saying. Alright. So yeah, people do that, but sometimes it's like for stupid shit like conveniences, which don't matter. At the end of the day, the conveniences don't matter. They just don't. Is it important that Neko and Marco turned up at the same time? Doesn't matter, alright? It just so happens that happened. You could say that takes you out of the immersion, but, you know, doesn't really affect me that much, right?
But yeah, obviously there's degrees to everything, and like ridiculous conveniences are annoying.
Sure, but again, that's not the issue of Wano.
Yeah.
Alright? People that say it don't understand what the issue of Wano is. Alright? From Nardin, why do people ask about why the Whitebeard remnants don't come to Wano to visit in the 20 years, despite Whitebeard making it clear he doesn't like going there, and also it's not easy to get there? It's because... Read the official, please. It's Kaido's territory. You don't just fucking troll to Kaido's territory.
It's also like they're supposed to be best friends, but yet they don't ever interact with each other outside of various situations.
I'm convinced they heard about Odin's death. I'm not...
Yeah, does Scopper and Rayleigh get a drink at some point, and they're just separated after the crew?
Well, Ray says that they don't know where the remnants
Yeah, they
are.
don't know where they are, but like, alright, I guess that they were... Like, what about Neko and Inu? They didn't go he went to go find Marco.
He knows where Marco is.
But apparently 20 years.
He knows where Marco is.
It just starts to get unbelievable when the timeline is so long
Yeah.
that no one... Maybe 5 years, fair enough. 10 years, okay. 20 years, you didn't...
I don't necessarily have a problem with this, because it's like...
Eh.
Depends how much they know. If they know Kaido's territory is there, they know they can't just fucking roll in, because their
Sure.
war will start and wasn't worth it.
But the only reason why I'm kind of annoyed by it is that, like, Oda's trying to sell us that, you know, crews are tight and they're best friends and they fight, live and die for each other, like the Straw Hats.
Sure.
We see that with Whitebeard, we see that with Roger, even like Shanks' crew, but yet they don't interact with each other outside of those crews, which kind of muddies it a little bit.
Yeah, it's... It depends on how much they know, or we don't know that. It's just we just don't know how much they know about the situation. Right? We just don't know. And people say they know. Please be the official. Alright. From Chris D. How is that note... What? How is that the note? Like, Oda changed his mind about Marco coming at all, or Neko coming late?
It's a strange issue. We talked about
the logistics of how it makes sense.
I
whatever.
think it's a mistake that had to be covered up. But that's
what
my
What could it have been? What do you think it was? Because that's the question I have. Because I always assumed it would be dropped at the end of the arc, and it would be like, "Oh, go to Elbath for the final bowling for some shit."
Was it a Wano thing? Was it a Whitebeard thing? Was it an Ace thing?
Yeah.
Was it a... We'll you know what? We'll know what it was when Marco talks to Luffy finally. and deliver some kind of dialogue.
For the 2 weeks? What are you talking about?
No, like, if Marco goes, like, his secret plan, right?
Yeah.
He has a secret plan. That might have been the note. And then now Marco's just going to deliver the message himself to Luffy, right?
But we just saw the note.
Yeah, I know, but, like, the note could have been that secret
Plan.
that now he's going to deliver to Luffy. Earlier, it's because, like, again, this isn't Oda. Like, he usually delivers on what he's talking about.
Yeah.
My whole theory for Wano is at some point something changed and the sacrifice had to be made.
Well, there you go. All right. Yeah, we don't.
But it's just a theory on that. Like, we don't know. It happens. He had a plan for Smoothie and Whole Cake
Yeah.
Island. It didn't happen.
Christie kind of talks about what we're talking about, where it's like, Oda just, rubs the wrong way with stuff like this. All right. But, Oda's normally the king of this. I don't know what's going on, man. All right. From Captain Ulrich. Did you look at Dritz's Discord and see the image Hebi pinned you?
It's like ulti grabbing Page's neck, but it's heavy in you.
No, I have it muted. All right. No.
Is that a threat? Is that image a threat?
Who knows what that image? Who knows what's going on? All right. From Joshua. For OP live action, how would you feel if Keanu Reeves played the God King? It's acceptable. Keanu Reeves. Bit old though. But Keanu Reeves forever young. Alright. So it's fine.
Yeah.
From Hippo. Do you also get strong improvised from Luffy this chapter when he encounters ulti? I mean, if he uses that Conqueror, sure.
It's got that jacket on, which helps.
Yeah.
Sure.
We know he's hype, alright? We know he's hype. From Nelson again. How do you feel about Wano? I feel it's only a letdown when it comes to full fights without Luffy. Yeah, we kind of talked about that, We want the reward.
We do want the reward.
And we don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
From Mini Mingo. Why was the message from Marco so cut and dry? Again, we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking just... There's no defending it.
It is what it
You
is.
can defend the logic, but it's not interesting, and it's like, why? Just is what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
For Blackbeard Entertainment, you really said it's unfair to assume Kid has future sight because Luffy trade really hard to get it.
Yes. I stand by that. Katakuri.
It's supposed to be like a really hard thing to get.
Yeah, it's supposed to be rare and hard to get.
It's kind of like just giving people stuff because they're strong. It's like Kaido. Does Kaido have it? Does Big Mom have it? No. Why would Kid have it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that thing. Does Rayleigh even have it?
Who knows?
So I don't know why it's
supposed to be a rare ability for Luffy.
yeah. The Emperor, like Kaido and Big Mom don't have it, and you're gonna say Kid has it because Kid could have trained with someone. Why doesn't the Empress have it?
Or just bloomed in combat.
Yeah. From AZ fan, I'm sure you'll have heard the story that Who's Who is a saber-tooth tiger. Or,
Yeah.
he has that fruit. If he has to fight Zoro, both have swords in their mouths.
That'd be something.
That's something. I don't mind the saber-tooth tiger shit. I don't know what the theory is, where that's coming from. Maybe because of the cats and his crew.
Mm-hmm.
From King Luffy. Have you seen Grand Line reviews and Braga's recent video / back and forth about One Piece power scaling? And if so, what are your thoughts on them? Basically, Grand Line's argument is that it's kind of like One Piece power scaling doesn't matter.
Well, basically what he's saying is like the titles that people use are annoying.
Yeah.
And then Bro is like, yeah, we use them though for a base scale.
Well, there's not a pad. There's not like numbers we can use. What do you want us to use?
And like Grand Line's more of a rock paper scissors kind of situation than a straight up
Yeah, they're like power level.
commanders beat whatever.
Commanders beat non-commanders though. We all know that.
Yeah,
It's like saying admirals don't beat commanders.
but like maybe
Okay.
it's like Fujitora beats Kizaru, but Kizaru beats Kiji. But
Yeah, that's a discussion, but they're in the same level.
yeah, I don't know.
We're not talking about fucking Frankie beating Kizaru because he has the counter.
He doesn't like Emperor Tio because Luffy's an emperor. And Blackbeard, who knows?
We all know what we're talking about though.
Yeah, but then
See-
that's his argument though. Like people don't know what they're talking about and use those things to people who also don't know what they mean. So it's like headcanon lexicon that's not a part of the story that people assume people know,
Well,
which is a like meta community point.
but like, is Grand Line in our community?
He doesn't seem to know definitions of things.
Like, we're like the
Yeah, that's probably why he's getting annoyed because people are using Yonko level and he perceives that as something else. Then because we know what that means, but maybe he's thinking, but what do you mean? Like Luffy's emperor.
we have
as
the
well.
power scale.
Yeah.
What do we send him the power
This
scale?
is basically he doesn't like people designating fan categories because not
Okay,
everyone
never
knows what that means.
But
it's not
Oda's
in the
done
story.
it. Oda did it himself. We've got the commanders. Every emperor has
But
commanders.
people do dumb shit to it as well that we
Okay,
disagree with.
but every emperor has commanders.
just
There's
saying.
admirals. There's emperors. All right, he puts titles to shit.
Braga makes his points. Grand Line makes his points. Watch
Right,
the
there you go.
videos.
Which one do we side with? We're gonna start with the category A thing.
I'm split between them because Braga's kind of memes power scaling as well, and he's kind of also. I'm more of a structured kind of guy. Braga's more fluid, which is annoying.
Okay.
But yeah.
From Heavens Berry. Do you think Ulti is going to join Luffy's harem? No. It's kind of like just beat her, you know?
Get out of the way. I don't want that gag annoying shit.
Yeah.
Get her out of the way.
Get out of the way. We don't need no Oni Chum bullshit, alright? Get her out. Alright? From Left Jab. Big Mom seems to be super strong, but is dumb and memed a lot. Do you think Oda will take a different route with her and have have her capture Usopp and Chopper? I like the idea of Big Mom having bait because she doesn't have her kids here, which is like, what does she have to like, you know, make Luffy consider her, kind of thing. Because we've got Momo Nosuke captured, we're gonna say Momo, and that's Kaido's thing. But what's Big Mom's thing to make Luffy fight her, kind of deal? What's Luffy's motivation going to be to fight Big Mom? Mm-hmm. Because Luffy doesn't really have any motivation.
What if the plan actually works? They pincer Kaido and kill him. What do you think about that?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
See, someone like Grand Line would say that's fine because power levels don't exist, but everyone would be like,
Yeah.
that's the end to Kaido.
Mm-hmm.
Kid him on. Attacks him from the front. Then Juro takes him from the back. And he can't do anything. Ridiculous.
Yeah, next question.
Next question. Alright. From... where are I? Also, do you think Black Maria is trying to get Orochi drunk for an alternative motive? She does pour him a drink?
I see there's theories that Black Maria is CP0.
Who?
I don't know. Part of CP.
Not everyone can be world government infiltration.
Yeah.
Alright? We already got one. We already got Drake. Alright? Black Maria will just want some of that action, alright? Why
Maybe.
can't it just be that?
Sure.
Right?
She's having a good time.
Why can't you? If it is that, we got a giant hanging. But their horns are real. They're coming out of her head.
Yeah.
You know?
They were coming out of Magellan's head.
No, they weren't. They were hair.
Alright.
How can you forget when he pulls them off and
I
uses
remember
them
when he
as
pulls them
hands?
off.
So, all right, relax. All right, you actually see him come out of her head though. They're not just hitting him out of her head. If it is, why
Sure.
couldn't we just get Rob Lucci here? You know?
Sure.
If you're
Give
gonna
us
bring up CP,
Waluigi.
if you're gonna bring up CP0, just bring Waluigi here.
Shout out to CP0.
Yeah.
Who knows?
All right. From Drinks 6. Why is the community so head over heels on power scaling, considering the vast majority of fights are off screen? Now, you're wrong. You're incorrect. The exception to the rule is fights get off screen, and you would know that if you read One Piece.
Lit up.
That's incorrect.
Power scaling is important to keep everything nice and consistent.
Because it's a battle shonen.
You gotta like
Power scaling's important.
You gotta
so the
have
story
some
makes
structure,
sense.
otherwise things start to not make sense and become inconsistent, which some would argue already is, which is stupid. But
All right, and no, it's a Wano thing. Fights get skipped. It's a Wano thing. As it did happen in Dressrosa? No, literally every Doflamingo commander got a fight in Dressrosa. Do you remember the Gladius fight versus Bardo?
yeah,
Oh, you remember that,
that was good.
right? Do you remember the Ideo versus?
Remember the Colosseum?
Remember the Colosseum? All the fights. It's not even true. Fights get off screen. In Wano. In Wano, fights get off screen.
All right.
There's the real answer, alright? Considering that the vast majority of fights go off screen, and one of the main power systems of Haki still hasn't been fully fleshed out. P.S. No, none of the White Bear pirates knew Kaido ruled Wano. What a joke. That's conjecture. Based off the non-official translation.
Read the official.
With the official. Haki, it's solid enough. Like, we know what it does. There's extra levels to it.
People like to complicate it. Oh, that as well.
Do we even know what... We still don't know what Ki does in Dragon Ball.
It's the
Apparently it
thing.
can do anything.
Mhm.
What's the difference between Ki and magic?
What's the difference between what's chakra?
It's a mystical power for a mystical fruit. How can we forget?
That's got some kind of reserve,
Alright.
and there's pressure points or whatever.
Chakra is explained, alright? Pretty well. And then we get the fruit bullshit, which is like... all right? Anyway,
Next question.
from Elijah, do you think Shanks' sword Griffin is one of the 12 legendary blades, perhaps the same saber that Roger once wielded?
Perhaps.
It did get a change in design. Looks
looks more like Rayleigh's, to be fair. But
It's pretty generic,
yeah.
but it might be because we got to dish out these swords at one point.
Why not?
We're
You
gonna
know
dish
what?
them
You know
out.
what?
We've got
Why not?
12,
Sure.
and we've got
Kaido's
3.
mace is one, Napoleon's one, sure.
It'd be hilarious if Napoleon's one.
Maybe it's the sword maybe she got that sword and then put
Turns it
Napoleon
into-
in it.
Alright.
The cognac.
From Odin, Sun Supporter. Thanks as per usual. Got 3 questions for us as he does every week. 1. Will Shanks still be the God King at the end of the series? Yes. He's always the God King and will ever be the God King, no matter what happens.
Correct.
So yes. 2. Who would you two guys be frustrated with Oda if Usopp, Nami, Chopper, and Robin did nothing during this war? Yes.
Yes.
Like literally nothing.
They need to do something.
They need something, right? Anything, something. You know. Now, why does he keep saying Odin-san? It's annoying. Don't do that. Please don't do that. All right, please. All right. Next, when will Arthur be coming on your show?
Alright.
Arthur. Can
Maybe.
we just call him?
You can call him Arthur the whole
I'm
time.
gonna call him Arthur the whole time. All right.
Maybe it's some point.
We can get Arthur on. Great community member. Does his own thing, you know. From Rygar. How is Sasuke going to challenge a commander if he can't even handle a scabbard? I don't see Jack or Queen getting off screen by Ninjuro. It's fine. It's just
Was it Seed Stone cuffs?
Sea Star Devil Fruit stuff. He got snuck attacked. He's not out of the picture. It's fine. This didn't even have to exist. But whatever. It's weird. Oda put too much effort into him for this to be his end. Like, there's too many reveals and fucking big panels of him for this to happen. Alright? So I doubt he's out for the count. For waiting for the Great Cleansing, also known as done. Do people forget what One Piece is about? Also, is one of the worst arc of One Piece ever? Yes or yes. So he's given us no option, but
Is this? Did he say?
is Wano the worst arc of One Piece? It's too grand to be the worst because we've still got Sura Village.
Yeah.
Like the
We
fact
do
that
still have
kids
Sura
here, the fact that Kaido's here. It's too big.
No, it's not the worst arc.
But Act 2 might be.
Yeah, we'll see with the...
From... Where are we? From... I guess that's Misop. Do you think that Zoro and Killer will stay behind and let the captains go forward? If so, how do you think the fights will go? So, Killer and Zoro come in and fight Ulti in page 1. Luffy and Kid go for Kaido.
Possible.
It's possible, but give us that
Give us a
smackdown.
Give us that Luffy smackdown.
Give us that low diff, alright? Give us that low diff. From Lord Zarkon. When will people stop overreaching? Like people thinking Sasuke got beaten here and just wait for the following up chapters where everything works out.
It's just these streams every week, you know? People need to measure it a little bit.
Yeah.
Remember when Apu was God level last 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Relax a little bit, people.
Relax a little bit. Alright. From Crusoe. How many death flags are surrounding Marco after this chapter? Yeah, Marco doesn't really...
I don't see him.
Marco just doesn't have a purpose.
I don't see him. I think he's gonna die.
I think,
Why would he die?
You know, it's the classic anime trope.
Why?
I'm gonna sacrifice myself to heal Luffy. Whitebeard's final words. Doesn't want another Ace's brother to die.
It's not set up well enough yet for me to accept that he'd sacrifice.
But you know, it's
himself.
classic anime bullshit where like
Sure.
Luffy gets healed.
It's possible, but I need to see that bond between Marco and Luffy before I see it.
Yeah, Marineford.
Yeah, but you know, fucking.
What?
I'll need to fucking sacrifice
All Marco
myself.
has to say is Ace, and that's it.
All right,
You know that.
I'm not seeing it yet though.
Alright.
I don't know why Marco would die.
From Captain said, do you guys really believe Luffy's about to defeat Ulti in page 1? I highly doubt Oda will waste these characters to hype up Luffy. Something's gonna happen. Well, he either gets rid of a commander or he gets rid of.
It's not a waste to hype up Luffy. We need the hype. So it's
we actually need to know how strong Luffy is
so
going
it's,
into this fight.
it's adequate usage of the characters.
I think it's a waste. It's an adequate use. Unless we never get to see what Ulti's Delph fruit is, which is like of whatever fighting style she has.
Sure.
So yeah, I guess that would be a waste if we never see what she can do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we need to know how strong Luffy is, so I don't think that's a waste. All right. From Jordan Lee, do you think every arc after Wano will have a training portion since Luffy and the crew still far from Pirate King level, and series at the end of the series will end in 5 years? Will we get?
I think the
training
progression
area?
is fine at the moment.
Well, we need high fights. We need all that kind of shit. Maybe the Shanks training arc is real.
We'll reevaluate after Wano.
Look, if the Shanks training arc is real, I think we're good to the end of the series.
Sure.
Yeah?
And again, it needs to be a fight when we fight Blackbeard. So Zoro can't be fucking
First
Emperor
battle,
level
right.
when he fights
Yeah.
Shiryu, because unless Shiryu is Emperor level,
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff.
All right.
We talk about fucking ramping up the scale all the time.
For Red Robin podcast, will Sasuke fans ever recover? Yes, he'll come back and fight Jinbei or some shit.
Are there fans?
He's been like 2 chapters, so I guess.
Mm-hmm.
From Bardock, what's your favorite character design of Wano? Does Kaido count? I guess Kaido counts.
New character Wano?
What's your favorite
I like
character design
Denjiro.
of Wano?
I like Denjiro.
Pre-Pompadour or post-Pompadour?
Both are good.
Both are good. You like that neck? That neck action? I enjoy Sasuke's design a lot.
Yes,
It
Sasuke's
works a
nice.
lot. Who's okay?
Black Marie's
Queen
nice.
and King are okay. They're not.
Jack's okay.
Jack's okay. I'm gonna say Kaido the most, but I don't know if that counts. Yeah. Alright. From Mont. Do you think it's possible for Marco to join such ally with Shanks? He's
Sure.
not part of any pirate crew, and it seems Like, he doesn't want to protect Whitebeard's native island anymore. Both have issues with Blackbeard and Shanks. Already asked him to join. That could be where Marco ends up. Maybe he just goes back to the island.
Shanks just gets Mihawk, Marco, Buggy, who else?
Everyone. Alright. Shanks gets everyone. We all know that. Alright. Yeah, I think it's possible, but I don't know that. I think Marco's going to go back.
Who knows what Marco's going to do?
Marco's going to go back and retire, you know? From Bindle. Is Zeus reacting in Nami style, foreshadowing that he will return to Big Mom? It's kind of like...
If Zeus returns to Big Mom, the only purpose was to make her not fly for the most of Wano.
Yeah.
Which is, like, stupid, because theoretically she could make a new Zeus.
Yeah. That's also true.
So, I don't know.
Well, we want to see Big Mom full force, full power up, fused and shit. We want to see her full force. So at some point she has to get Zeus back for that dream to happen. Or it's never going to happen.
Unless she makes new ones when she fights Luffy, you know?
But it's part of her soul, is that, you know...
Nerfing her,
Nerfing her, whatever the fuck you want to say.
It's a lifespan, though. It's not like... power. Like,
it's her soul.
Like,
I don't know what that
yeah,
fucking
but
means.
like, what? Fucking Pedro wasn't weaker. Then he didn't become weaker, he just lost 8 lifespan.
Yeah. But we want to see Big Mom in her
High
full
level.
form. You know?
She
Flame
uses
hair,
life
riding
returns.
Zeus,
She uses life
loses
returns.
life returns.
Maybe, we'll see.
Goes ultimate Super Saiyan
I don't really know
shit.
what's going on with me see this.
Yeah. Alright. And that was the last question.
Like, how did he even get out of the water with Big Mom? What's going on with that? Yeah. Why didn't he save her?
By the way, how did Kinemon not drown in that water?
Someone was holding him?
Someone was holding him? I guess, alright? Doesn't really matter. But there's a little bit of a thought out there.
He does look cooked when he comes out of the water, by the way.
Okay.
He's all like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Alright. We'll give him that. I really think it's a shallow pool.
Yeah.
So, there you go. And that's the chapter this week. That's the show this week.
Like, comment, subscribe, Patreon, $5, Thunderdome, Shadow Souls, something's going on.
It's close to ending. All hype. You know, ending of arc.
Yeah.
All hype.
Sure.
As it should be.
SoundCloud's back up and running.
What happened to it?
YouTube changed over, couldn't download the videos. They finally put the functionality back in.
Ah.
Real annoying.
SoundCloud back up, so now you can listen to our voices while you're on the
iTunes,
train.
I guess. In hand.
Alright.
Next week, chapter.
At least we're out of this fucking AIDS, alright? Give us the Luffy hype.
The momentum's moving. We like it. We like to see it.
Give us some hype, please.
Please.
Please. Alright? And Shanks is the God King.
Good night.
Good night.